get set for a restart and the final 3 circuits around Darlington International Raceway. A slow restart. Here comes Earnhardt off the 4th corner, now beginning to move up through the gears. The green flag waves. On lap 364, we got 3 more laps to go.
Well, Earnhardt knew that he was going to accelerate faster than the Ford, so he tried to bring the field down as slow as he possibly could.
But Mark Martin is staying right there with him within about 2 or 3 car lengths. Morgan Shepherd and Davey Allison got hung up in some slower cars. And look at Mark Martin close in on Dale Earnhardt for the lead. He's within 1.5 car lengths. Mark Martin has already won, of course, this year in Winston Cup competition.
Davey Allison just took over the 3rd spot from Morgan Shepherd.
Davey Allison is the 4th car there in line. He's 3rd in the race. There are 2 more laps to go. Mark Martin won the race at Richmond. He was 5th 2 weeks ago at Atlanta for his 2 top 5 finishes. He is 2nd here this afternoon, but I'm not sure that he's going to be able to pull off the victory. As Dale Earnhardt continues to lead the Transouth 500, the crowd is going wild here at Darlington. Here comes Earnhardt off of corner number 4, and the white flag waves by Harold Kinder. 1 more lap to go for Dale Earnhardt. Keeps the advantage over Mark Martin, about 2.5, maybe 3 car lengths down the backstretch. There's now just 1/2 lap to go. Mark Martin trying everything he can to pull off a victory here this afternoon, but it looks as if he's going to come up short. Here comes Dale Earnhardt down off the banking. On the main straightaway, Dale Earnhardt wins the Trans-South 500. Mark Martin finishes 2nd, and Davey Allison finished in 3rd place.
And Jeff Bodine finished 4th, right in front of Morgan Shepherd.
Good move that they came in and put the tires on the Budweiser Ford.
It's the 6th time that Dale Earnhardt has won at Darlington. It's his 41st career win. Let's get some comments from Kirk Shelmerdine, the crew chief on Earnhardt's car.
Well, Kirk, given that that car was far from the best all day, how much credit goes to the driver for this deal? Could an average or even an excellent race car driver have done what yours did?
Well, he did a super job. You know, he worked with us all day on trying to give us feedback to let us help the car a little bit. We didn't really know what to do with the thing. It just never was perfect all day, and boy, this is a heck of a place to have to drive with a kind of a less than perfect car, you know. So.
What kind of shape's your heart in? Mine is pounding like mad. Do you ever get used to these kinds of finishes?
Yeah, you get used to them. I don't think you ever get quite over, but you get used to them.
Well, this is a very happy pit area. They're out surrounding their driver. He's driving down pit lane, headed for victory lane, and they're all going to go down and join him very shortly.
And he'll do it for the 2nd time in 1990 and the 2nd consecutive Winston Cup race. Dale Earnhardt has finished in the top 10 every race this year, and so has Morgan Shepherd. We'll be right back.
I know what you're thinking. What am I doing making chicken? Well, I'm making the most delicious chicken sandwiches in the business. Winnie's whole breast chicken fillet, chicken club with bacon, and our chicken parmesan with rich tomato sauce. And muzzy, you know, that Italian cheese. So Winnie said, Dad, 3 chicken sandwiches.
Now let's go down for our road handler winner's circle interview. Here's Cherry Punch.
Dale, first of all, congratulations on an outstanding. You were beer peddling all day long trying to catch these guys.
Well, thank the Lord for a good race. And, you know, the Good Ranch crew did a good job. Old car just ran good. We stayed out of trouble. We dodged a couple of wrecks, and, you know, the guys did a good job, and that's all I can say.
And Teresa getting in here and getting a big hug and kiss. I'm sure you probably didn't want to see that last caution flag.
Well, I had a little bit of a lead there, but still, we felt like we could run him. Felt like we'd be okay.
Now, that big wreck up in turn 3 and 4, now Childers told me, he said, well, we know the brakes work now.
Well, we didn't use the brakes. We just drove through. We didn't stop. We figured better get out of Dodge while we can.
The car, apparently, from what we were told during the day, was loose throughout the afternoon, and Childers said no matter what you did to it, they couldn't get the car. There's Taylor and Nicole, the little one, getting a big kiss from Dad. The car, they couldn't get the car tight enough for you, apparently.
Well, we made several adjustments. Went one way, then went the other, and I think the last one was pretty good for the run, you know. I'm glad we didn't have a long run there at the end, though.
It looks like even though you're tired, you're looking a little better than the last time I saw you in victory lane at Atlanta.
I definitely feel better. I'm tired, but I feel better.
Dale Earnhardt picking up his win here in the Transouth 500, his 6th win at Darlington here at the track Too Tough to Tame. Let's check in with Dick Bergeron.
Well, I'm up.